You probably clicked on this video because of the Instagram algorithm treating you poorly. But what if I told you that there is no algorithm at all? And the algorithm itself is the people on the app. Most people focus on wrong things and chase metrics that don't actually matter. And I'm going to prove it to you with my exact client's results. Adil from Fitical got 156k real in the first week of working with us, which was amazing, but there is a catch. Most of their videos get anywhere from 3 to 5k views. By Instagram Guru standards, this profile is absolute garbage. But in terms of converting all these viewers into buyers, just because they were targeting the right people. So let's break down everything with a real example to show exactly how we transform their Instagram account into printing machine by following the correct content funnels. Here's what most people do. These are the 4 things everyone is doing. First thing, everyone is chasing views. Instead of focusing on making real content that's actually gonna move the needle, make your business better, attract more clients, more inbounds, they're just focusing on views. That's the first mistake because you're focusing on the wrong metric. The second thing, they're copying trends. And this is a bit controversial, just because everyone is saying that you should remake trends and copy viral frameworks for your own niche, but I'm gonna break down this a bit later in the video. The third thing, there is no structure in your content. So you're not following a structure, you're not following a posting schedule, you're not talking to your ideal customer, you don't know what content formats to post. So if you don't know these things, there is no structure in your content and your content is gonna fail. The fourth thing, there is no consistency in your content. So if you are being consistent for a week, then you stop posting for a week, you can't really track your progress, you can't get any data from your content, there is no feedback loop, and your content is gonna fail as well. So these are like the 4 things that everyone is doing, and these are the worst things that you can do in order to grow your account and actually attract more clients. So you should avoid these 4 things, and instead you should focus on content funnels. And here are the 3 parts of a content funnel and what makes a content funnel successful. It contains top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. And let's go over each one by one. So the top of funnel, this is designed to attract new people on your profile. It's meant to get views and more attention. Should be relatable and something likable. Should make visits on your profile. That's the top of the funnel. Basically, you're creating videos that relate with your audience. You're pointing out your interests, your hobbies, and things you like to do. That way you can attract more people on your profile. And yeah, this is supposed to get views. Then we are going to the middle funnel. This is a content format that is designed to educate the current followers, change beliefs, nurture audience, and make them curious to reach out for your free asset, assistance from your site. So we are showing them what you really do, and you're showing your expertise, your real value to them. Then we have the bottom of funnel, and this is designed to talk to very specific part of your followers, those who usually engage with you and are really interested in what you do. And the goal here is to start conversation and treat it like you're on FaceTime with them. So you should be very direct and you should directly talk to them, talk about their problem and how you can actually help them. And usually this content is made for already warm leads. So you should call out them, place a call to action that's gonna move them closer to your conversation, to your DM, and that way you can close these people as buyers. Here's how it looks in action. So we have top of funnel, this is like the first thing, the first block of the content. Then we have middle of funnel and bottom of funnel. So top of funnel, as I said, it's made for dream followers, it's easy to relate to, it's easy to consume, it's life journey memes, it's easy to understand and can be funny. And here's an example from my own content. And for these videos, the most important thing is the idea behind it. So in a way, it forces you to be a better marketer as well. So here are like 3 examples. I'm saying I'll just do my own content, and then I'm saying see you in 6 months wondering why nothing changed and blaming the algorithm. Some people need to lose time before they value it. Or another example here, the line has to work unhealthy hours now or he'll regret it forever. Or here's another example, this is more like a meme. Prove my prospect after ghosting me for 6 months because content wasn't the priority, asking can we do reels ASAP. This is the top of funnel. This is supposed to get views. You're making this content in order to get more people on your profile, more profile visits. Then we have the middle of funnel, and this is made for your followers. It needs to have value, has to be specific on pain point, needs to start curiosity, collect emails, infos, and data, and should nurture people. This type of content usually contains a bit more post-production. So it's a bit about more editing. Just because you're talking straight to the camera, you're giving value, and it's very important to actually hold people's attention. And by talking in that format, usually if you're just sitting in front of the camera, if you're talking, it's a bit hard to get people's attention. So we're using video editing here to capture people's attention. So here are some content formats like this. I'm using multiple texts on the screen, I'm showing pictures, I'm using sound effects, I'm using viral musics, and all these things. And the bottom of funnel gets people in conversation, talks directly to the buyers, funnels them on the next step. It's very raw, it's real, and it's specific to the group, and fills the gap from viewer to buyer. So this is the final step, the closing stage of getting the viewer into buyer with your content funnel. And the content formats for this type of content funnel funnel, for the bottom of funnel, it's usually just raw and straight up talking to the camera. So you're just adding some captions on the screen, maybe like a highlight tag at the top of the video for the first 3 to 5 seconds of the video, just so people know what's the video gonna be about. Then you're adding the captions below your neck, and that's it. You're just pretty much talking straight to the camera. You don't want to really put a lot of editing here. You don't want to really confuse people. You want to be as real and as honest as possible and just talk straight to the camera. Here's an example of a top of funnel. This is relatable, it's cool, and it's easy likable. This video got like 7K views. So basically, as you can see, it's just a video of me recording myself. The line has to work on healthy hours now or he'll regret it forever. And there is like a viral song in the background. This got a lot of profile visits on my account as well. Then we're going to the middle of funnel. This educates, gives free value, and nurtures the people. So this type of video, for example, as you can see, it has production, the editing is great, and it's meant to actually hold people's attention. I'm actually giving value here in the video, and I'm actually pointing out a real problem people have, and then I'm giving something that's really valuable to them. So the main mistake people make with middle of funnel content is that they're just giving surface level info. Instead, you should focus on making something that's really valuable for them. And for the bottom of funnel, I'm just talking straight to the camera. There is no editing, no cuts, just straight raw talking to the camera. I just add captions here and add this headline text for the first 3 to 5 seconds of the video, and that's it. Now, how much should you post of each? My recommendation for the top of funnel would be to post 3 to 4 times per week. For the middle of funnel as well, 3 to 4 times per week. And for the bottom of funnel, 1 to 2 times per week. Now, this depends on your posting schedule, but if you're posting anywhere from 7 to 10 times per week, this is the ideal spot. And here's my exact schedule. So I'm just cycling between top of funnel and middle of funnel for the first like 6 days of the week. So it goes like on Monday, top of funnel, Tuesday, middle of funnel, Wednesday, top of funnel, Thursday, middle of funnel, and so on. And then on Sunday, I'm doing a bottom of funnel reel. Here are the benefits of actually following a content funnel and using it in your own content system. It's easier to post daily, it gets more profile visits, it's more fun to post just because you're not spending a lot of time on each reel. And actually for the top of funnel content, you need to think more broadly, make a good video idea, and then see it perform. It has more engagement just because you're gonna attract more people with your top of funnel. This is gonna instantly boost your account, boosting your talking head videos. As well, as I said, if the top of funnel you're posting gets more attraction, your middle of funnel will instantly get more views. And if you get more views on the content that educates their audience, they're gonna instantly find you more valuable. I'm pretty sure you can already picture how this closes the gap from viewer to buyer. Before actually placing a real content funnel, I was just posting daily without any structure. I was just focusing too much on the production side of the video. I was attracting the wrong people, and ever since I started following content funnel, my Instagram account started attracting more people. I started getting more inbound leads, and I appeared as authority in my space. So this is a great thing for social proof as well. Just because you're gonna show people that you actually know what you're doing and how your content is actually structured and it's working. You're not guessing, you actually know and you have the knowledge for the content. And it makes you a better marketer. Yes, this is true. Just because for the top of funnel content, you have to think very broadly. You have to think of ideas that your ideal customer would watch and would be interested in. So you need to think of something that's really gonna resonate with your audience. And that's the best way you can actually improve your marketing. By improving your top of funnel, your middle of funnel is gonna get better as well, because it's gonna allow you to actually think in a different way. It's gonna change your aspect about making content. Now, how to make your own content funnel? So in order to actually structure and make your content funnel in action, you should ask these 2 questions for each part. For a top of funnel, you should ask, what are your interests, your hobbies, and things you like, what relates with your ICP. So for example, if you're like a fitness coach, obviously you can talk about going to the gym and training and all these things, but by going to the gym, you can easily talk about dieting, sleeping, health habits, how to fix your sleeping schedule, and all these things. So it opens a broader picture of the training and the fitness space. Then for the middle of funnel, you should think of something that's valuable to your audience and what makes you an authority in the space. So something that not everyone knows, something that's not surface level, and you actually want to give real value, something that's seriously going to help them. And for the bottom of funnel, you should point out the biggest pain point your ICP has, and you should lay out the next step. So if you're talking about a point, a problem they have in their content, you can say like a call to action, DM me the word help, and I'm going to help you with your content. And just because you're talking to already warm prospects in the bottom of funnel, these people are going to watch till the end of the video, and if they're triggered enough, they're going to comment, and you can get in conversation with them, which is going to make them easier to close and get them as a buyer or sell their service or whatever you're doing. So that's it for this video. I actually made a free actionable Notion template that will help you find your ICP and start structuring your content funnels so they really target your audience. You can get it by clicking the first link in the description. But also, I recently started making a series of content pieces where I break down how we make content, how we film the content, how we structure everything for our clients. You can check the first 2 videos linked in the description, or it should be on the screen right now. But that's it for this video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.